Hello anyone and everyone, I am Echo, and today we're exploring Fallout 3. Right now, we are about to go and finish up the Oasis quest, so let's go hear what these two have to say. Okay, let's talk to them first, I guess.
You've done a great deed this day, my friend. You've ensured the safety of the Great One and the inhabitants of Oasis.
I was glad to do it. Oasis needs to be protected. Sure, I guess. I could have used a pile of caps instead, but whatever. Sure, I guess.
Perhaps you haven't learned quite as much as I hoped from your visit here, but I'm glad to see you made the right choice in the end. I believe there are a few tree minders who wish to speak to you before you depart. I think you'll find their appreciation quite rewarding.
Oh, yeah?
Good luck in all your journeys, my friend. I hope your time here has opened your heart, as well as it opened your eyes.
Uh-huh. What do you got to say, Harold?
So, it looks like you decided to do things their way, huh? How come?
You've become an important part of their life. Without you, they're lost. I'm not the killing type. You're obviously crazier than they are. Why would I listen to you? I mean, neither of these are the real reason, but let's go with this. You become an important part of their life. Without you, they're lost. Sure.
So, they really need me that badly, huh? Yeah, I guess I never thought of it that way. Awfully selfish of me. Should we give 'em another chance? Herbert! Fine. I mean Bob. I still think it's funny when I call him Herbert.
What's with all the names, Bob, Herbert, and Harold? I don't get it. I do get it. I'm not gonna... whatever. About those tree minders.
No, don't get me started on them. I'm liable to talk about them all day. It even drives poor old Bob crazy.
Have you ever asked one of them to kill you before? How do the tree miners normally handle other outsiders? Which tree miner do you get along with the best? This is interesting. I don't think I've ever actually heard any of these dialogue things before, so let's ask him.
They wouldn't listen to me at all. I told them something simple, then it got done. Otherwise, Birch spent a week looking for a hidden meaning. Plus, he used to just pop in whenever he wanted and started chanting this nonsense. Sometimes I used to just sit there silently just to make him mad. That was fun for a while. Hopefully this will all change now that things are different. Thanks to you.
That's quite a interesting relationship they've got going on there. How do tree miners normally handle other outsiders?
Oh, you wouldn't believe how they handle them. They make them drink this gunk that Poplar makes. Sometimes they just go nuts and start running around. And sometimes when they wake up and see me, they run for the hills.
Oh, so funny. You done there?
I'll tell you, outsiders are almost as entertaining as the tree minders.
I'll take that as a compliment. Okay, which tree miner do you get along with the best?
Actually, the kid is the nicest one of all. Use her name. She sneaks in here sometimes and just lets me talk about stuff I wanna talk about. Bob really likes her too, 'cause she makes me happy.
You know, that's an interesting point there. If they are actually making kids and you know, having those kids grow up here, it is possible that after a few decades, maybe those kids could grow up and they would, you know, become the leaders of this group. And if you is any kind of example of what those kids might be like, then maybe those people will actually listen to him more, and you know, maybe they'll actually you know, instead of being like Birch and trying to look for some hidden meaning in everything he says, maybe they'll actually just do what he says and take him on his word and, you know, believe him, and then the whole situation might work out a bit more. Obviously, he still is, at least seemingly, in pain from being in this situation, but it, you know, it could be worse. At least he's alive, and if he has actual good company and people to, you know, keep him happy and stuff like that, then that wouldn't be the worst thing ever. So yeah, let's talk about something else. What's all the names? Well, gotta go now.
Okay. Wave bye-bye, Bob. Oh, come on. Move a branch at least. Oh, wait.
Oh, shucks. Alright. Birch, you got something for us that you haven't given us yet.
Yes, my friend. What can I do for you now?
You said someone had gifts for me?
Yes, I believe Branch Tender Maple, Branch Tender Cypress, and my little you mentioned they had some things for you as gifts. Such is our tradition when honored guests are preparing to leave.
Uh-huh. I thought he was supposed to give us the armor. What will you do now?
Now that Oasis is safe, we do what we always do. We remain ever vigilant and watch the wasteland for anything that could threaten this sanctuary.
Alright, bye-bye. Crazy asshole. Oh, well, alright, let's talk to the other people then and get our various gifts of, uncertain quality. What's up, you?
Hey, my second best friend in the whole wide world.
I hear you may have a gift for me.
Yeah, I think you're pretty swell for someone from out there. And you were really nice to me, too. I was gonna give this to my bestest friend, Harold, but he doesn't have pockets, the silly head. This is a charm that my parents gave me for my 5th birthday. It's really neat. Take it.
Use Bear Charm. Alright. Use Bear Charm has permanently increased your speech skill by 10 points. Damn! That's pretty good. Huh. I mean, our speech is already at 100. Crap. But, oh well, it's pretty good. Yeah. What will you do now?
I don't know. Maybe go play with Harold? I want to hear another one of his super swell stories.
Okay, bye-bye.
May the great...
That's interesting. I want to see if that, it's probably miscellaneous, right? Crap. World's Liniment, we still have that. That's funny. Use Bear Charm. Ah, that's cool. It's actually like a bear-shaped charm. Oh no, I didn't mean to drop that. Oh, that's not... What? That's just a teddy bear. Really? Huh. The picture does not match the in-game model at all. Oh well, okay. What about you? Are you a person who has something to give me? Huh? Branch Tender Cypress?
Well, well. If it isn't our old friend. Good to see you.
Your father Birch said he may have a gift for me.
We're very much alike, you and I. We both search the wasteland seeking answers, but I found my answer here. I hope one day you'll find what you're looking for. I know it's out there somewhere. Just be patient. Here, please take this relic of my older days. Perhaps it will help you on your journey.
Missile. Added. A single missile. Thanks a lot. I don't even use explosives.
I'll do what I do best. I'll make sure Oasis never falls, even if it means my own death.
Great.
May the...
Vigilant to the end. Just like I've come to expect from you people. Blooms your poplar.
What is it, outsider?
What will you do now?
Look to the future and seek the true meaning of what transpired here. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'll find it.
Okay, what do you see in my future?
I hear the cry of a woman obsessed, and the man who desires her.
Ooh.
Please, I must rest a day's time before I can again see into the future. I find the experience quite draining.
Sure. That's interesting.
May the great...
Obviously, she's talking about, our father, I believe. I've never heard that before, though. Who are you? Branson or Maple? Ah, yes, you're the other person.
Welcome back, my good friend.
I don't think did we talk to her before? I'm not sure. Oh well, got a gift?
I helped create the garb that you see all tree minders wear. It's said that the cloth is a part of the Great One's spirit woven into the fibers. I present this to you as thanks. Wear this with pride, but tell no one where it came from, or Oasis may face, as yet, a greater peril.
Maple's garb added. Okay, there you go. That's what we were looking for. What will you do now?
Whatever the Tree Father or Leaf Mother would have me do, I'm still theirs to obey.
Awesome.
I trust...
Bye-bye. And holy crap, I gotta get the phone real quick. Okay, sorry about that. Apparently, my family still doesn't know to not call me on certain days and certain times. But oh well. There it is, Maple's garb. As you can see, it has a weight of 2, and once it's fully repaired, it'll have a damage resistance of 15. Now, the Chinese stealth armor has a damage resistance of 20 when it's fully repaired, and it has a weight of 20. And plus, it has the effects of giving us sneak plus 15, whereas this gives us agility plus 1 and perception plus 1. Now, I think perception's at 10 already, agility is at 8. But it says it's minus? Is it, do we have, like, radiation poisoning or something? No? I wonder what those stat effects are from, then. That's weird. Med-X withdrawal, intelligence 1 minus... Oh, whoopsie. That's... Whoops. We'll have to go see a doctor for that. But anyway, so... It won't help our perception, but it will help our agility, because that means that's at 9 normally, and that'll bring it up to 10. And if it's at 10, then it'll mean we'll have, you know, more action points to use, more, you know, we'll run a little bit faster, etc., etc. It's all great. It's all good. Now, generally, most people consider the Chinese stealth armor to be better, just because it has the sneak plus 15 and it also has that invisibility effect. And although it doesn't show the invisibility effect here, it does actually have a difference. It's called Stealth Field, is what the effect is called, and it's the same thing that Stealth Boys give you. I'm not sure, and I don't think anybody's sure. I've actually looked it up quite a bit, and I wasn't able to find a definitive answer. But it's not 100% clear what Stealth Field does, but it has something to do with when enemies are looking directly at you. It affects whether or not they are able to see you. Whereas Sneak is kind of a more general thing, where it affects how well they're able to see you, how well they're able to hear you, and everything like that. But in addition to that, now obviously because we have 100 Sneak, the Sneak is not useful. The damage resistance of an extra 5 damage resistance doesn't make that huge of a difference because we're trying to make a stealth character, so we don't need that much damage resistance anyways. We need to rely on stealth. The weight difference is pretty huge, in my opinion. You know, that 18 difference means that's 18 extra weight that we are able to carry around in order to keep on us, you know, to keep our character, you know, keep our inventory empty, so we can actually use stuff. And the perception gives us an extra, you know, the agility, I'm sorry. The one extra agility gives us a little extra assistance, but probably the biggest thing is the fact that the weight, since the weight is 2, that also makes us better at stealth, because the heavier the clothing you are wearing is, the louder your character's movement is when you're sneaking around. So, although that gives us sneak plus 15, the weight of 20 does partially counteract that and make it so that it's a bit easier for enemies to hear us. So this, overall, should make us more sneaky and faster and just better, and it doesn't have that many downsides. Plus, to be frank, I'm getting rather annoyed by the stealth field effect of making our character look invisible every time we're crouched. At first I thought it looked really cool, and I still think it looks cool, but it just gets kind of tiresome because then it's not only a little bit hard to tell what weapon you have equipped without actually looking at like the ammo type and etc. in the corner, but also just in general it makes the game look like there's less variety because you always just have some type of invisible shimmer for your character's hands and everything like that whenever you're crouched. So from now on, I'm going to be wearing Maple's garb, and that'll probably be the armor I keep for pretty much the rest of the game. I looked it up to make sure, and I'm like 99.99% sure that there is no armor that I'm going to want more than this throughout the rest of the game, because it should be the best for stealth for our character. Unless partway through I suddenly decide to give up on stealth and wear some power armor and start carrying around big guns or something, which is possible. We've got enough level ups and our skills are already maxed out and all the stealth related skills that we could do that, but I don't see that happening. So yes, and I grabbed the Oasis Villager robe because I assumed we would be able to repair Maple's garb with it, because they are the same. You can see the picture is the same there to the right, whereas it's different for this. Usually the picture is a good indicator of what you can repair weapons with, but I guess in this case we can't do that. That's unfortunate. Oh well. And, what? No, not that. Not that, for crying out loud. Where's the... There you go, F. That's what we can... There you go, that's our character. We don't have the hat, though. Where do we get the hat? Huh. What do you have to say about that?
Yes, my friend. What can I do for you now?
No, he doesn't have anything to say. Okay, I guess we'll get the hat later. That sucks. Oh well. That's a dead end. Where's the exit to this place? It's over here. Alright, let's get going now. Branch Tender Linden.
Outsider?
What will you do now? Oh yeah, sure, let's ask him.
I'll remain here and help in any way that I can. I owe them my life, and I intend to repay that debt until my last breath.
Good, okay, that's good. Awesome. Alright, see ya. Okay. Hopefully I'll be able to edit all that to make it not look incredibly awkward. I apparently accidentally pressed the record button on my keyboard and stopped recording, and ended up doing like 3 or something more full minutes of video before realizing that I wasn't recording. Whoopsie. We're gonna go over here, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna get ambushed by a talent company at a-holes. Yes, sirree, that's what we're gonna do. And yeah, because I've already done this, so I know what's happening, because I had to reload my save, because whoopsie, wasn't recording. Oopsie daisy. Anyway, get the gun out, you idiot. It's okay, we'll just kill these guys, and then that'll have to be the end of the episode, because as I was mentioning before, I am, since the last few episodes have been mostly just, you know, wandering about the wasteland and looking at cool, interesting things, you know, going to Oasis, doing that stuff. He's about to go behind the wall. There you go, now we'll get him. You know, I figure I'm gonna try to keep a nice balance of episodes in which I randomly wander around and episodes in which I actually do quests. Specifically story quests. So, that's what the next episode will be. I'll be on my way to try and find dear old Dad. And hopefully I won't forget to record it all again and, you know, screw up like that. But yeah, Let's just get all these items. Actually, let's not get all these items on camera. I'll do that off camera so I don't waste your people's time. You good people deserve better than that. Yeah, sure, something like that. Oh well, yeah. See you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.